Hello, welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB, and this is for Automotive 2021, the Unity of NEC Nijmegen. Jonathan McGiven snubbed me for Bristol City, and I'm upset by it. Just gonna say that here and now. And he wasn't the only player to snub us either. This one is more understandable because Sona Uza has snubbed us for PSG, so again, not shocked about it, just a little disappointed. But at least we got some transfers in, that's all I'm gonna say. Because we got Dragov Tukakovic as a defender who could play in centre midfield and as a DM, so Tukakovic is a very good player for us. And also, Oscar Lozano has officially signed for us, and he is already amazing. So, very good for us, right? Very, very good for us that we've got this kind of talent turning up in the very last couple of days of the window, and on the 28th of January, he officially signed. So, model citizen, age 18, great left back. I don't think I can find a better player than this guy, and he will be our left back for many, many years to come, unless his release clause gets hit, which is at 31.5 million. So I'm expecting to be hit at some point. I really am, especially given that he is a Colombian. I will make that his asking price. And oh my god, he's only got 2 more years after this. Oh god. I might have to give it a new contract very quickly, actually, look at this, but hopefully, we can do that. Either way, we've had a few games since the last minute, since we're now in February. Shall we go over them? The first game we had was a 1-0 win against NEC. Pedro Mendes with the opening goal. Well, he had the effort, but his shot hit the bar, and then Selov scored on the rebound. Selov is finding himself in the right places right now, and it's wonderful to see. So 1-0, a good start to January. We then took on PEC, and we won 3-0 after Amato got the opening goal. Amato Cisteretti with the finish to make it 1-0. And then we find ourselves 2-0 up after Lusala making his debut, finds Janvier, who finds Amato. Self again gets a rebound goal. He's in the right places at the right times, and it's wonderful to see. We make it 3 just before the end in the 8th minute of the game to find Proper, who dinks the keeper. Very good finish. We're back on form, it feels like, and it's wonderful to see. 3-0. Did we deserve the scoreline? I don't know, but we definitely took our chances. They didn't. A good result in that regards. We then took on FC Groningen in the Cup, the Dutch Cup, and we took a 2-0 win. Pedro Mendes with the opening goal inside 5 minutes, and then he scored a second from the penalty spot. A simple chance for him to score. He's not missing that. So 2-0 through to the next round of the Dutch Cup, and we're looking good. We probably should have scored more goals, which is saying a lot, but there you go. We then took an Ajax and lost 2-1. I'm starting to notice something that's annoying me. We seem to struggle against the bigger teams at times after Moyer scored the opening goal, so 1-0 there, but literally not even a minute later, not less than a minute later, we find ourselves back in level terms. Selov somehow gets through and scores, so 1-1. I thought, oh, we're going to have a chance. No, literally just before half-time, they make it 2-1. Tadic involved, finds Shaqiri, who does that. So yeah, it's not great. We lose 2-1 to Ajax. A game I generally felt we should have gotten something more. The chances, and yeah, we didn't do ourselves justice at all. They had a lot more chances in both halves, and they deserved the win. So, fair play to Ajax, I suppose. We then took on Fortuna Sittard in the Dutch Cup 3rd round, and we won 2-0 with a fully rotated team. Though I say fully rotated, Selov came on from the bench and scored the opening goal. And then Guerra scores his first goal in months to make it 2. Castile finds Brugin, finds Selov, finds Gural. He's not missing that. No chance in hell he's missing that. So, yeah, 2-0 win. And a good time for us to get back on that sort of form. This is also the team I think that's top in their league right now. So the fact we can fully rotate and still win is very promising indeed. I think it's fully rotated. Was it fully rotated? Maybe about 10 players, but we definitely rotated quite a lot of players. So it was good to win regardless. We then took on Win and Tway and got a 4-0 win. It was a very good win for us. Ranachir finds Janvier, who scores his first ever goal for us. And I think he's still his only goal for the club so far. Yeah, it's his only ever goal for us so far. And it was good. It took us until the second half to get a second after Selov scores again. So we're looking very good. Very lucky in that regard with that goal, honestly. And then we get ourselves 3-0 up just a few minutes later. Proper makes himself a nuisance. Finds Pedro Mendes, who scores. So good goal. Good to see him on the score sheet once more. And then we make it 4-0 in the 67th minute of the game. Ranachir finds Proper, who has a shot. Then Mendes gets to the end of it somehow, and he scores to make it 4 with his second of the game. So we're looking good. A good performance, and commanding. Very commanding indeed. Then we had our most disappointing performance of the month. We drew 2-2 against Go Ahead Eagles after we scored inside 13 seconds in the game to give us a 1-0 lead. Pedro Mendes with the finish. And then we're 2-0 up inside 80 minutes, which is why you're starting to realise this is the most disappointing performance, because we had a 2-goal lead and we blew it. We actually blew it, and I can't believe I'm saying it, but there we go. 76 minutes in, they get themselves a goal back. And first and foremost, that's an incredible finish. Should not have gone in, but it's still a great finish. And then 91 minutes in, they score from a free kick and make it 2-2. We blew a lead, and we should not be blowing these sort of leads. And it's made even worse by the realization what's actually happening in the league for us. So we'll go on and talk about that in a bit. We then have our next game against Hercules, and we win by 1-0 in a game that perhaps we felt lucky to win after Citrus's penalty, because we only had 4 shots to their 8. They just didn't take their chances. We did. And we potentially we got very lucky with this win. So I'll take it, but questionable at the same time, isn't it? We then took an RZ and lost 3-2, but not before we took the lead. In the 20th minute of the game, Van Rood finds Selov. It's a really good ball from Van Rood to find Selov. So I was thinking, oh, we're going to be doing well, potentially. No, they equalise after we get the ball away. De Jong finds Morris, who cuts in, scores 1-0. Then they take the lead just after the second half starts, and I was disappointed with this result and this goal. 1, Morris gets a second, but 2, we didn't deal with it properly. It's a good cross, but that's all I can say about it. And this is Lozano's first or second game for us, but Popper finds Mendes, so it's 2-2. Okay, chance for a point, maybe. No, we concede in the 68th minute of the game and lose after this ball comes in. So, disappointing that Poku gets there first. Keeper should be getting to that. And there's also looks like communication problems between himself and Edmondson. Disappointing goal to concede, and we should not have lost, as far as I'm concerned. So, disappointing game. Probably only the second defeat we've had away from home in this month, so at least we're doing well in that regards. Then we took on Sparta Rotterdam in the league, and we went behind in the 15th minute of the game. I don't know how to feel about it, but yeah, 9 mans with the finish, and I was thinking, get better, please. Then Amato does, and he gets a goal, so 2-1 after this penalty goes in, so we come from 1-0 down to make it 2-1, so good. And then 52 minutes in, Proper makes himself a nuisance. He shoots from this situation, but Renachio gets on the rebound to make it 3. So we're lucky that there was someone there to actually pick up the pieces, but should not have shot there. Honestly, what was he thinking, quite frankly? I don't know why he did that, but there you go. Still, the league looks like this. We've got 21 games now in the season. We've got 40 points. We're in 4th place. RZ actually won the last 5 in a row, so it actually makes our defeat against him look not as bad. But this is a problem. I've only just noticed this because I just decided to check this out. Our home form's incredible. We've won 10 out of 11. We've just one game we've not won, and we're unbeaten at home. But we've got 31 of our 40 points at home. And then you realise our away form is horrifically bad. In 10 matches, we've won just twice. Canberra and Groningen we've beaten. We've drawn 3 times. Now, admittedly, the final game I can't understand, but Sparta Rotterdam and Go Ahead Eagles? Go Ahead Eagles after we dropped a 2-goal lead. And then away from home, we've lost to PSV, understandable. Heerenveen, not so understandable. Hercules, definitely not understandable. Ajax and RZ. Now, those last 2, I can understand. Those 2 and PSV, I can 100% understand, but the other 2? No. No. We should not be losing those games. And in fact, our last 4 games away from home have been winless. We've not won away from home in 4, and it is disgraceful, and we need to sort it out, and very, very quickly, because if we don't, we might throw away our chances again, Champions League football again, or at least European football, because we cannot just rely on our home form. We really can't. So the last game we had was a 5-0 win in the Dutch Cup quarterfinals against RKC. Odenfeld opening goal. Gural actually scores his second goal of the season with that free kick, so good to see him scoring. El Kuni makes it 3 with that penalty, of all things. I didn't know he could take penalties, but there you go. And then 60 minutes in, we make it 4. Gural on the ball, finds back in the net. 6 minutes in, 4-0. It's looking comfortable. And then 5 minutes later, we make it 5. And Tavsan finds Ranachia. Good ball in. Sells at the back post. It's now 5. So we're through to the semi-final of the Dutch Cup, and we are against Utrecht in the semi-final. So we have a chance to get to our first Dutch final in our 3 years in charge. We've gone to the quarterfinals in the first year, beaten by Utrecht of all teams. Gone to the semi-final last year, being by PSV. This year we could get to the final where we take on either Ajax or PSV. And if we win, then we have a final to go to. And that for me is exciting because I want to get to a final outside of, the other thing. And it's just one of those things right now. So there you go, there you go. I'm just excited by the idea that we can do it. So we've got a chance to get to a Dutch final. We're going to take on NEC though in this game. And we're also going to take on our opponents in the Europa Conference League in Maccabi Haifa. So those 2 games we're going to try and do today. We need to do better away from home though, because we've not been great away from home. And I might need to go for a balanced approach. So we're not going to go positive today. And we've also changed the left back role for Lozano because he's a wing back on support instead of a fullback on support. I think using the wing back uses his acceleration and agility more. So I thought, if we're not using that, then what's the point, So we're using that. We're going to take on our opponents today. We should theoretically be winning this game. But you know how football manager is sometimes, and you know how we've been away from home with just 2 wins in 10. I can't take it for granted. We've just got to do ourselves justice, and we've got to win. So let's see how we do, shall we? We got a throw. Here we go. Maybe a chance to do something. Janvier, Renatier, Mendes. I'm not sure it's a highlight for them now, looking at this, but we're going to tell Munson to get off tackle, ease off tackles a little bit. And he's got his head to that, and okay, we get one of the ball. Sell off or Denfeld. Sell off now. Let's see what we can do with this situation. Look at the players I got back defending. That sell off is a nuisance anyway. Plays it to Janvier, who scores his 2nd of the season. I haven't really been that impressed with him this year, but he's starting to come out of his shell a little bit, and his injury early on hasn't helped him, but he's got the opening goal inside 7 minutes. Last time we took a 2-goal lead, though, and last time we took the lead away from home, we've lost. Both times, actually. We lost the last time we took the lead away from home against RZ. We dropped a 2-goal lead against Go Ahead Eagles, so I'm not taking this for granted. We got a throw, and Lozano finds Janvier, finds Proper in the middle to find Mendes. I don't know how he's not scored. Keeper makes a hash of it, though. They got a goal kick, and they're going to play it for potentially McGuinness. Oh, that's not good, is it? That guy. I don't know what they're doing with this, actually. What are they trying to do with this situation? If they score, I'll be disappointed in my defense, really. Because we should be better than... Oh, what a save! That was a good effort from Chanturia. That was a good effort as Ajax take the lead after Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So we have a 1-0 lead at half-time. Not going to take this for granted. I think we can still throw away. So let's get a 2nd goal and ensure we win this, because we can't afford to lose or drop points, because we don't want Ajax to go ahead of us, and we need to keep the pace with Utrecht as well. So let's keep going. As we get a highlight now, Lozano, it's not the best throw, is it? But here's Renatier, Proper, Renatier. And he plays it back to Denfeld. So there you go. Mendes, it's not really done a lot, is it? As Marcel Weitz. Is it, how do you say his name? I'm just going to say Marcel, but their keepers play it forward, and oh, this is bad. They have a chance, potentially. Edmundson, good header wave. Here's Janvier now. Good ball. Mendes, chance surely for Pedro Mendes to go through on goal, to get a shot on top. Oh, for goodness sake. Here's a goal kick to us, and Edmundson has the ball. Here's Renatier now. Proper. Ball forward to Pedro Mendes. What a ball. If he gets there first. He doesn't get there first. I thought he would get there first, but apparently not. Here's Proper, now Janvier, Renatier, and it's Sell-off now. And he's surely going to get something done. Oh, Janvier, chance! He scored again. After having just 1 goal going into this game, he's now got 2 in a match. Nicolas Janvier is starting to prove why he was brought in. He won't be kept after the season, though, because we've already got a replacement coming in. But this guy is really good on his day. And this is turning out to be his day, isn't it? Ah, that's not great. Sell-off's injured. We've got Dodai who can come on, and I think the left winger position might be a thing we need more cover for, but who knows. The fact that this is still only our 3rd away win of the year is actually disappointing to me. I genuinely am not sure why we've struggled away from home in the league this year, but if we can keep on picking up points, then I'll take it 100%. Still, Janvier with a brace, 2-0 win, and Arsley actually equalised, so that's great for us because we now have a 3-point gap over them and a 4-point gap over Ajax. So top 6 seem to be a league of their own right now. The PSV seem to also be in a league of their own, so unless we do something dramatic, I don't think we're going to get second place again this year because Feyenoord also have a game in hand, and if they win, they'll be 7 points clear of us. So yeah, I think third is the best we can aim for this year. Oh, for goodness sake, he's out for 4 weeks. Okay, that's not great. Okay, so here we are. We're about to take on our opponents today. If we win the single-leg affair, we'll go through to the next round because the World Cup is just a single leg and we need to win this. We really need to win this to go through. Europa League also is just 1 leg. So yeah, this is why I'm telling you about how I feel like we've been blessed to have actually been knocked out because we don't have to worry about Barcelona who take on Hibernia, Dortmund take on Nice, Lyon and Milan. That's a Champions League game. Surely is. And there you go. So some very big teams in here. Feyenoord should probably get past La Bruges. Slavia Prague should not be an issue for PSV. But it's cup competition. We don't know what's going to happen. Atalanta versus Herford as well. That's a Champions League game, surely. But yes, let's take on our opponents today. And let's make sure we do ourselves justice and go through. Because I don't want to be knocked out. I really do not want to be knocked out here. Derdai will start this game as a result of Selov's injury. He's out for 4 weeks, so hopefully he'll be back sooner rather than later. Alvaro is also out due to a virus, so he's out for 3 days. Sint is out for 2 months because of his injury, which was a torn abdomen muscle, and I don't like that at all. Should be the same team as last time, should be a good team. Let's see how we do, shall we? They have a corner straight away. That's a little concerning, and they've hit the bar! Oh, that's not great. We have a throw. We've had 7 shots there too so far. I generally think we should be winning this game, but who knows what's going to happen. Well, that's just answered my question, isn't it? Yeah, we should be winning this because we are winning this. 1-0. Amato with a really good finish. Finds the top corner. He's 8 for the season. And for a player I generally was starting to regret signing, he's actually turned out to be a really good signing for us. After Derdai has been absolutely, well, questionable due to his injuries, but we'll lead 1-0. Lozano with the throw again. So he is starting to become the man that starts attack. Derdai to Pedro Mendes, who's actually been a bit lacking in goals lately, but he's got an assist again. Cittaretti's son decided to actually turn up. He's already got close to 10 goals now, and I genuinely am surprised by that, as Pedro Mendes has got 32 goals in all competitions. But it's good to see he was scoring again, so at least we've got that to go for. The Pedro Mendes, after his exploits, is starting to look very, very unique indeed, isn't he? So 2-0 at half-time. I think we should be safe. So I was tuned up against Go Ahead Eagles and dropped a 2-goal lead. So not taking this for granted. They have a corner. I'm concerned. They've gone over. Thankfully, it's gone over. So we have a chance for their goal kick potentially. Because, well, Lozano's never going to go for that because he's only got 5 jumping reach. But Odenfeld on the ball now. Out wide to Cincinnati. He's got 2 goals in this game. It feels like a midfielder's turning up now. And it's great. But here he is again. And he's lost out to Ben Lulu, so that's annoying. So can we get this ball back, please, is the question. Stein. Oh, Pedro Mendes intercepts it. Derdai goes for goal. He's hit the post. Oh, that could have been free and could have killed the game off. We need to get a 3rd goal. So Lozano can keep going. Finds Proper, who's out wide. Plays in the middle. Pedro Mendes has got his 33rd goal of the season. I should never doubt the guy. He is amazing. 54 goals he's got for us in 2 years now. So he's become a bit of a monster under my reign, it feels like. And that is very, very good. It's game over now. We're going to go through to the 2nd knockout round as a result of this 3-0 victory. Very good stuff indeed. So Proper with the free kick. It could be 4 still, to be fair. Stein hits the ball away, so that's disappointing. We didn't do well with the free kick. But Renachir now finds Lozano. And Lozano finds Mummers. Finds Proper. Lozano again. He's looking dangerous, isn't he? On that left-hand side, Pedro Mendes does not get there first, but here's Lozano again. Can play it back. The Proper has done. Finds Lozano. Proper plays in the middle. Renachir does not get there first. Mummers gets there now. Proper. This feels like a very good team at the moment, and it's very nice to be managing this. Mummers. Cittaretti for his hat-trick. No, Van Rood. Cittaretti for his hat-trick. Plays across to Heron instead. And that's his first ever goal. Heron's first ever goal, and he's done it in Europa League. Very good stuff indeed. 4-0. Don't you just love it when this sort of move happens, though? Mama's out wide. I genuinely thought Amato Cittaretti is going to go for goal himself. He plays it across instead, and that's very unselfish to give it on a plate to hearing. It really was. It could still be 5-0. We've got a few tired legs out there now, but Mamas, he's lost the ball, but his proper, who is one of the tired legs, Lozano. Oh, Venachio could go for goal, hasn't. Van Rood on the ball now. Plays it across, and Amato has got his hat-trick. I will say, he could have got a hat-trick earlier. He's got it now. That's his 10th of the season. 3 goals today, and he has made it 5. No doubt about us winning now. There is no doubt at all. It's one of the best performances we'll ever get, and I love the fact we've just done this to an Australian team who are probably challenging for the title in their country, so good to see that we're strong. 5-0 win. Very easy performance for our Europa Conference League debut. But yeah, 5-0 win. Oh my god, Seville out. Seville just lost after a red card and lost in extra time to an Austrian team. That's a massive shock. Okay, that's a huge team gone. Wolves are still through. Bilbao are out too. Both Spanish teams are out. Oh my god. Barcelona are through. Hertha Berlin are through. Feyenoord are through. Lyon knocked out Milan. Dortmund out at the hands of Nice. Real Ave knocked out Rangers. PSV win. Porto win. That's a lot of shocks today. Oh my god. Oh my god. We've got to find out who we get in the next draw, surely. That's going to be the goal now. Let's do that, shall we? Can you believe it? Bloody hell. I did not expect Sevilla to be out. What a big shock that is to the system. Okay, so the draw is happening today. Valencia in this competition. Oh my god. Valencia, Southampton, and Wolves in this. This might be a difficult draw, actually. Look at this. But you got Sevilla's Conquerors. I want them. I actually want to test myself against them now just because of what they did. But bloody hell, let's see who we get. Let's see the draw. We've got the Hungarian team that we literally bought the die from. Malverheva? Is it Malverheva? We have a chance to go for the quarterfinals competition though, so that's great. And I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. And it's one leg, isn't it? Is it one leg? It's one leg, isn't it? Let's just check that actually. No, yeah, it is one leg. I'm an idiot. It is one leg. Okay. I don't know when we're going to be back for this though, so that's something. Did we just have to get our cup semi-final rearranged? Did it just get rearranged? I think it did. It did. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's a few games that had to be rearranged because of that. So we're now playing on the Saturday. I think we're going to come back actually for those 2 games. I say those 2 games. We're going to come back for, I think, the Europa Conference League and then try and have the other games in between. So yeah, I think we'll come back for the 2 cup games. When do the matches... actually, better question yet. Rules, they take part on the 6th and the 13th. Okay, that's in a long time away, so that's good. So we should do the Europa Conference League second knockout round and the Dutch Cup semi-final. Let's do that. Either way though, I am excited. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys like and share this video and that you'll subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. But anyway, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.